Well, you guys are just in for it today. Last couple of days. Although I shouldn't say that because you don't have to watch, right? You don't have to listen. I don't know what it is, but something's screaming at me to get all this out. I had a great conversation with my man James earlier. Love you, homie. And you know that saying, it takes one to know one when it comes to broken? James gets it. School of Hard Knocks is a real deal, man. And it shapes you, right? It doesn't change your soul, but it shapes you, right? You're a chunk of clay, and life molds you. But what's on the inside, the core, never changes, man. Leopard can't change its spots. When I was a young man, I tried to fit in. I tried to not let people see my scars. I didn't talk about being a foster child. I didn't talk about mom. I didn't talk about none of that stuff. I kept that all to me. It was embarrassing to me not to be like everybody else, right? I tried to front that I was just normal like everybody else. And it worked for a long time, a real long time. And the real defining moment in my life was when my brother died. And then Sonny died. Then Noah died. Grief took away all my shyness. It took away giving a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck no more about what anybody thinks about me. I don't have to, because it doesn't matter to me anymore. Other people's opinion of my childhood, of my attitude, of my bad language, of my appearance, I don't care. And that's very liberating for me, right? Because I cared way too much as a young man. Now I don't give a fuck. And that's good. It feels good. But my scars leaves me alone in the world. And for the most part, I'm good with that, because I don't get along with people. Because I can't front, and I won't, right? And if you do, and it rubs me wrong, I'm gonna let you know. And I'm gonna try to do it politely if I think it's in your own good. I'm not gonna do it out of spite or vengeance, right? If I think you're a dumbass, well, I'll let you go through life as a dumbass. But if you're a dumbass that I care about, or you're a dumbass that I gotta deal with on a regular, well, I'm gonna do my best to give you an education from the School of Hard Knocks with the ball peen hammer, with grief stamped on it, right? I'm gonna give you a lump in your fucking noggin, dink, with some grief. I really been on one, right? I've been dropping these videos like turds in the toilet, and just don't give a fuck, man. And I don't expect 99.9% of the population to get me at all, right? I don't have any preconceptions that this channel is gonna fucking ever skyrocket. I don't, and it's a little hard on me because of what I want to do for these dogs. And I see monkey do what Watson did, which really lit me off in regards to trying to get this YouTube thing to fucking take off, because I see such potential for these dogs. That's why I've tugged at homie's coattails. If I get that motherfucker to, show me some props, it'll get a lot of eyeballs on me, right? And he ain't the only one. If I could ever chop it up with Keanu Reeves for some reason, that man, his spirit speaks to me. There's something about an INFJ that can't be denied. a softness, a gentleness, a kindness that I have. You just can't see it. Maybe you do. The ones that can see with their heart and not their eyeballs, they see it, what's in here. I'm as soft as they come on the inside. It's the scars on the outside that most people, that's all they see is the angry Johnny, right? Don't see the broken. They're just scared because they don't get it. They've never had their heart broken by grief. Because once you got grief on you, it'll change you. It'll make you or break you. It broke my mom. When her dad died, nervous breakdown. When her mom died, nervous breakdown. My grandmother died in my mom's bed in our apartment while my mom was sleeping next to her. Grandma was in town. We had to call her Nana. She was a drinker. She was visiting, and she died in bed next to mom from a heart attack. Paramedics came in, zap, zap, stuck the needle, took her away. She was gone, and mom lost her noodle. True life shit, man. Grief. And for me, I got a big mouth. I'm a talker. My brother James, he don't talk. That's why we don't talk, right? I said some shit he didn't want to hear. And I'm hoping one day he'll better understand me and forgive me for having a big mouth, regardless of my intentions. Sometimes I just need to keep this thing to myself, but for me, that's hard. Because if I keep it in here, it's bad. If I get it out and I think I'm being helpful, or somebody's going to hear this and it's going to affect their life in a positive way, that helps me, right? That's that fucking Boy Scout INFJ bullshit in me that it's like one of the few things that makes me feel good in life is doing for somebody else, right? There's nothing I can do for me that makes me feel good for me, right? Buying toys, I can't, there's nothing I want, right? There's nothing I want. Not for me. And most people don't get that because it's not natural, right? Everybody wants something. You want to get laid, you want to eat a nice meal, want, right? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't. Love. Care about that, right? Everybody wants to be loved. But as far as materialistic shit, or attention, or fame, rip, rich, and rare, that don't do nothing for me, man. Grief took all that away. I just don't give a fuck, man. So my hunger for my wants in life is seeing somebody smile because of something I did. It's crazy to me where I've been, where I come from, and then where I am today. It's insane. It's like a fairy tale story, right? Unbelievable to me that I look out this window and I was over at the other house getting stuff to do some laundry, and I look around. I still haven't even been on the property. The weather hasn't let me walk the property yet. I don't even know what's out there that I own, right? I 30 acres? Are you kidding me? Growing up, it was an apartment, right? You were lucky if you had a balcony, homie. I couldn't even imagine 1 acre. There's 30 of them out there. It's hard for me to quantify that, to understand just how much land that is, right? When I look just from the front of my house to the road and from right to left, which is just a little strip, because I can't even see down this way, all the way down. I just see this little thing out here. And to me, that's fucking huge. And then when I see the field on the other side of the shop and the barn, it's like, to me, that's like it belongs to somebody else. And the fact of the matter is, it's all Misfit Island, right? And it don't belong to me. It belongs to the world, right? What I'm doing is my effort to make this place a better place. I don't know how else to put it. I care, sometimes too much, and it costs me, right? Me running my mouth, it cost me my brother and my daughter. Go ask them. Ask them your damn self. They won't talk to me. Just saying, right? My charity drove away my own kin, but it doesn't matter to me because what I'm doing ain't about me, ain't about my pain. It's about taking away the pain of others. Fuck. Why me, Lord? Why me? Right? Why does this shit reside inside of me? I can't answer that. Born that way, broke that way, fucked up that way. Life would be so much easier if I was greedy and stupid. Selfish, right? You know how much easier my life would be if I was like that? Like 99% of the rest of the population. Selfish and greedy. Life would be a piece of cake. Not so much. Grief. It was a gift and a curse. All at the same time. So do me a favor. If I helped you or learned you something, please share this with someone that needs some help and needs to learn something. Because then you're paying it forward, right? You're trying to take my pain to help somebody else. That's brownie points for you when you get to the other side, right? And together, we can make a difference before this fucking place destroys itself.